Welcome to this week's Hymn of the Week. This week we have ELW 320, The Glory of These 40 Days. This Latin hymn is very well known, its text, but it still remains anonymous. We don't really know for sure who it is attributed to. Some believe Gregory the Great from the 6th century, the Bishop of Rome. But when we look at the tune, there's a lot more that we can discover. First of all, we recognize that Geistliche Lieder in 1543 was the collection this tune was found in, Erhalt uns Herr. And most of us know Erhalt uns Herr as, Lord, keep us steadfast in your word. Erhalt uns Herr, meaning, Father, keep us steadfast, I guess you could say, or keep us. So what's interesting with this tune is I feel like it has two keys that are at times there's two keys in this tune. So the first one is that E to E on the white keys, which we call Phrygian. It's one of the church modes. Just a very beautiful sound. Okay, it's a very peaceful, beautiful sound. And then we also have what we would consider the E minor. In this case, we'll keep it simple. We'll go with the key signature E minor, so in this case, very likely the E harmonic minor. And so we can see the D sharp. We see it in the, of course, the first extended measure, so to say, because this is an older tune. Doesn't really have much of a meter. It's more long versus short notes. The D sharp you see in the tenor part, if you want to say that. And then also the very next to last note, the penultimate note. The leading tone becomes very obvious there. And again, we have this matching Lenten text, which was translated by Maurice Bell, which is why we have a newer text than the one that was attributed very likely to Gregory the Great. And what's interesting again about this text is that it does, I think, the D sharp makes us remind us of the fulfillment of these 40 days, of the value of what's coming from them. And then there's also the Phrygian, just the kind of everyday and commitment that goes with that. So what I thought would be something I haven't done in a long time, it's taken some organs disrepair, not working very well, to do this. But I figured this would be a great challenge to take the 8-foot principle, one of the most foundational stops to the pipe organ, and play the entire hymn on that stop. So that's what I'm going to do. Here is the glory of these 40 days.
Celebrate with songs of praise for
So I think it works really well to just use the principal 8 stop. It can at times become a 4-foot stop. I do an octave higher also, exploring a little different approach, creativity within the individual voices, and then maybe putting the melody in the pedal. Also exploring a bit with the Phrygian, and also that's what I did in the third verse, exploring with the Phrygian scale and the minor scale. And what's interesting there is at times it may sound a little odd to the ear, but that's the mystery of the 40 days. So thank you very much for listening to Hymn of the Week.